x square negative 12x positive 7 equals to 0. One solution to the given equation is j negative square root of k, where j and k are constants. What is the value of j times k? Here we have a quadratic equation. Usually we will have two solutions for a quadratic equation, and one of the solutions is given over here, that is j negative square root of k, and in the given solution we have square root over here. So now what we can do is we can try to solve the given quadratic equation using quadratic formula. When I do so, I'll be getting a solution in this form. Then we can compare the solution with this one, and we can get the values of the constants j and k. Once we get the values, we can get the value of the product j times k. Okay, now let's solve this quadratic equation using quadratic formula. For that, we have to compare this quadratic equation with ax square positive bx positive c equals to 0. Okay, here a is a coefficient of x square. The coefficient of x square in the given quadratic equation is 1, and b is the coefficient of x. Here the coefficient of x is negative 12. Then the value of b is negative 12, and c is a constant term. Here the constant term is 7. Okay, now let me write the quadratic formula over here. That is x equals to negative b positive or negative square root of b square negative 4ac divided by 2a x equals to, now we can plug in the values for a, b and c over here. The value of b is negative 12, positive or negative square root of b square means negative 12 the whole square, negative 4 times the value of a is 1, and the value of c is 7 divided by 2 times a, that is 2 times 1. Then x equals to negative times negative will become positive, that is 12, positive or negative square root of the value of this negative 12 the whole square is 144, and negative 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 7 is 28 divided by 2 times 1 is 2. Then we get x equals to 12, positive or negative square root of, when I simplify this one, that is 144 negative 28, I am getting 116 divided by 2. Okay, to do further simplification, we can decompose this 116 into its prime factors. Okay, now let me do this separately. Since 116 is an even number, we can divide this by the smallest prime number 2. When I divide this one by 2, I am getting 58. Again, 58 is an even number, so we can divide it by the smallest prime number 2. When I do so, I am getting 29. Okay, here 29 is a prime number, so we have to stop the process. When I multiply these three prime numbers 2, 2 and 29, that is equal to 116. Okay, let me continue over here. X equals to 12 positive or negative square root of, we can write this 116 as a product of its prime factors, that is 2 times 29 divided by 2. X equals to 12 positive or negative. For every two same numbers multiplied inside the square root, one number can be taken out. For these two 2's, 1 2 can be taken out. Still we have 29 inside the square root divided by 2. Okay, here we can factor 2 out from these two terms because both of them are multiples of 2. So we can, when I factor 2 out, now to get the stuff inside the parentheses, we have to divide the terms by the one I factor out. Okay, when I divide this 12 by this 2, I am getting 6 positive or negative. When I divide this 2 times square root of 29 by 2, I am getting square root of 29 divided by 2. Okay, here this 2 will cancel out. Then I am getting x equals to 6 positive or negative square root of 29. Now we can split up this one into two parts. That is one part for positive sign and other part for negative sign. That is we get x equals to 6 positive square root of 29 and x equals to 6 negative square root of 29. Okay, so I solved the given quadratic equation using quadratic formula. I got two solutions over here, and already we have one solution is over here, j negative square root of k. So when I consider the two solutions over here, this one 6 negative square root of 29 is exactly in this form, j negative square root of k. So comparing this and this, at the place of j I am getting 6, and at the place of k, that is inside the square root, we have 29. Okay, here I got the values of j and k. Our aim is to get the product, that is j times k. Okay, now let me get the product j times k, that is 6 times 29. Okay, here 6 times 29 is 174. Okay, here I got the value of jk, that is 174.